everyone, and welcome to the RDZ Sports Channel, where you get the best content, the most authentic content on the internet. Anyway, it's your boy RDZ coming to you. I want to give a shout out to all the people that just recently subscribed to my channel. Like I always say, I'm nothing without you guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in and checking out the content and hitting that subscribe button, hitting that like button. Please like, share, and subscribe while you guys are at it. Share it. Get more people to subscribe. We on the road to 500. I appreciate everybody. And I do it straight from the heart. I don't write anything down. I'm giving it to you guys authentically, straight from the top and the chest. Anyway, that's the only way I know how to do it. I can't give it to you no other way. Anyway, today's show is about Ron Rivera. Is he motivated? Does he have something to prove? The reporter asked him in today's press conference. Of course he does. Why wouldn't he have something to prove? This is his tryout year, his audition year. They said, well, do you have something to prove to the owner? Ron Rivera said, of course I do, idiot. No, he didn't say that, but that's what he should have said. What type of dumb question is that? Sometimes these reporters, I tell you, they just ask the most dumbest questions I ever heard in my life, But anyway, Ron Rivera, he's got a lot to prove. Could this be the best coaching this season that he's ever done in his entire career? It remains to be seen. But I'm willing to put my money on it. I'm willing to bet. Ron Rivera's going to come out here and he's going to just bring it all in. He has no choice. If he want to remain a Washington Commanders head coach, he's got to do what he got to do. He's a competitor at the end of the day. All these former athletes, head coaches, they got egos. They very competitive. I've never seen a head coach. You show me a head coach that's not competitive, that doesn't has an ego. I'll show you a head coach that's fired. I'll show you a head coach that's fired. So I believe in Ron Rivera. Josh Harris is going to give him this season. Ron Rivera, he been through this before. I think he's a smart guy. He learned from his mistakes with Carolina. He's got to go all in. He's got to coach like he never coached before. And sometimes when somebody's back against the wall, they become very dangerous, And I think he's going to really hone in and concentrate and call up Joe Gibbs. Call up Andy Reid. Write as many notes down. Pick their brain. He got his time management guy. He should be off and running. He say he's going to sit in on some of the defensive meetings. He's going to, interact with the defense more. That's Ron Rivera's specialty. His specialty, that's where he hang his head on, is defense. He say Jack Del Rio's still going to call the shots, but he's just going to sit in. He's going to sit in with EB. EB calls the shots. He's going to sit in, and that's what a head coach supposed to do. You got to be an overseer. You can't just sit back and not look in on things. You're still a head coach. He said last year he was a manager. He felt more of a manager than he was a head coach. Especially when he first got here, he was like the GM, the president. He was everything but the owner. And then he was going through his cancer thing, and then we had COVID. I mean, it was a mess, and I felt for the guy. The guy did a remarkable job. If all the fans, all our fans, Commander fans, we just need to pull behind Ron Rivera this season. Let's give him a chance. Let's root for him. Let's not root for him to fail. He's a part of us. He's a part of our team. Let's stand behind Ron Rivera. Let's stand behind him. Have confidence in him. We all talked our trash about. I was one of them people, man. Ron Rivera should get fired. Once upon a time I did say that. Now things are different. Things are a lot different. We got new everything. And they even talking about changing the name. How do you guys feel about that? That's another thing. You know, they have the right to. We cannot get frustrated by that because he has the right to change the name. This is his team. The Commanders is not his name. That's not the name that they want moving forward. That's old. That's Daniel Snyder's. That's not Josh Harris. You know, that's not Josh Harris' name. You know, it's not the name that he signed up for. Sure, he signed up for the team, but deep down inside, he doesn't like that name. Even Magic Johnson had an interview and said everything is on the table. You know, so look for a name change within the next 5 years or less. You know, I think right now, they're gonna go with well, they gotta go with the name this season. You know, at least for the next 2. You know, but look for maybe the 3rd year of his ownership, the team name will change. You know, we just got to come up with the name, the fan base. We got to interact and put the pressure on them to get the Red Wolves going. You know, but that's another story. But anyway, back to Ron Rivera. Ron Rivera, I believe in you, and I'm putting everything. I'm putting everything in the hat. I'm putting everything in the hat. You know, I'm putting it on the table, and I believe in you, man. You know, I think you're gonna have a good season this year, as far as coaching wise. You know, maybe even a 3rd time for Coach of the Year. Yeah, I'm predicting it now. If Ron Rivera, I can see it. Possibility, a strong possibility. Ron Rivera could get a 3rd Coach of the Year. You know, a playoff berth would definitely secure that. You know, and just imagine, just think about this, Commanders Nation. Sam Howell, right? Ron Rivera, the Riverboat. Ron Rivera, Riverboat Ron, took a chance on Sam Howell, 5th round draft pick, comes out and have a very highly productive year. Who would imagine? You gotta give Ron Rivera the Coach of the Year. You have to give it to him. Playoff berth, win a playoff game. Sam Howell, a Pro Bowl alternate. Picture that. Nothing is too far-fetched. Nothing is too far-fetched. Look what Purdy did last season for 49ers. If he didn't get hurt, imagine, where would the 49ers have gone? How far? Could they have won the Super Bowl? We don't know. We can't say. We can't say nay or yay because we just don't know. They were so close, but the young man got hurt. Anyway, I want to touch on another thing real quick before I end this video, you guys. I just wanted to put out a quick video. Basically, I seen the press conference, and that reporter question really stuck to my head. It was stuck in my head all day, but I had a whole lot of things that I was doing, so I didn't have time to make a video earlier, but I'm making one now, and I had to touch on that. But I also seen Byron Pringle, a wide receiver that they just got from Kansas City. I knew Eric Bieniemy was going to bring another one of his skill guys over here. I just didn't know who went, but I know he brought in a wide receiver earlier. When he first got here, I think it was wide receiver or tight end, one of the two. But anyway, he brought an offensive lineman here, and then he brought another one of his skill guys, Byron Pringle. This guy, looked at the footage on him earlier. It looks like he got great hands. That's one thing I can say. He's got great hands. He can run kickoff returns back. He's not afraid to go across the middle. He loved to find the soft spots in the zones. You know, he's good at that. I see he has a knack for that, finding the spot in the zone. That's good. That's a quarterback's best friend, a wide receiver that can sit in that zone. And he's not afraid to take that hit across the middle. Andrew Norwell. Is it a surprise to you guys? I hope that's not a surprise to you guys that he got cut, and rightfully so. Last year, I remember in preseason, in the training camp, he was getting thrown around in training camp, you know. I'm just thinking, okay, he's going up against 2 dominant defensive tackles. What you expect? But he was getting thrown around by everybody, you know. So, and when I seen that last year, I'm like, oh man, this guy, man, I don't know about this guy. I didn't have confidence in Andrew Norwell last year. in training camp. But I said, you know what? Maybe he's a regular. Maybe he's not a practice guy. Maybe he's a game guy. You got some practice guys. You got some game guys. Maybe he's a gamer. I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. But, the important thing is now that he's cut. And we don't have to worry about Andrew Norwell ever again. Andrew Norwell, peace. Thank you for coming through. Like Russell Simmons on Comedy Def Jam. Thanks for coming through. God bless. Good night. Peace, Andrew Norwell. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I thank you guys once again for tuning in to the Arbor DJ Sports Channel. Enough of without you guys. You guys have a good one. Peace.